Hi, my name is Ria. I am a graduate from the George Washington University, where I graduated with a major in biology, a minor in psychology, and a concentration in cell and molecular biology. I've been tutoring for over 6 years, teaching math, and then later becoming an AP physics exam tutor, general chemistry tutor, as well as a biology tutor. The reason that I really got into tutoring was I've always had a love for teaching. I've always thought that if it wasn't medicine, I would love to teach, so I've been able to combine both loves together. I love breaking things down and making things feel manageable. I think a lot of studying is just overcoming that initial hurdle of feeling so overwhelmed. As an instructor and a tutor, that's exactly what I want to help people overcome. I think I've recently undergone the MCAT process, and because of that, I think I have a very recent updated understanding of what it feels like to go through it. I also think I have a pretty up-to-date knowledge of what the content entails, and I think that helps me be an effective tutor. I think I understand the difficulty that it comes, especially with managing so many different resources. I mean, as an instructor, I really want to make things feel a little bit more manageable while coming with an approachable front so that you feel like you can talk to me about any concerns that you have, and also being able to break down that content so that it feels like you can understand it and apply it to your tests. I think one of my greatest strengths as a tutor is being able to come up with an effective plan that accounts for the time constraint that students may have when they're taking their anticipated MCAT date. I understand that a lot of students are balancing school, they're balancing work, just a plethora of different responsibilities. And as a tutor, I think it's my responsibility to help you understand the content as well as come up with an effective study plan that's manageable and doable. So I would really try to use my time management skills to help you feel like this plan is approachable and that you feel comfortable with every step of the way. Over the years, I've worked with a lot of different students who have felt different levels of confidence. I think one of my best and strongest memorable experiences is tutoring this one student that came in, was very unconfident, felt very nervous to take the diagnostic exam and just go forward with the MCAT process. And by the end of it, he was ready to take the MCAT and was feeling super confident, and I felt like that really spoke to the level of comfort that came along with the journey and just feeling confident in your knowledge and also your test taking skills. And as a tutor, I want to continue making sure that happens for other students, that they feel comfortable and prepared when they're going to the MCAT so they can give it their best performance. I think the key to success in the MCAT is just being willing to learn from your mistakes. When we take practice full length, it's very easy to just keep breezing through them, but it's really important to pause and take a second to review the content, to review mistakes and lapses in test-taking study strategies, and then be able to reflect that and incorporate that into future study sessions and strategy planning. So what I would really recommend is that no matter what you're doing, whether it's reviewing content, whether it's reviewing practice problems, is making sure you're understanding where things are going wrong and then being able to learn from that and incorporate it so you can learn from that and make sure that doesn't happen again. I am passionate about helping people study for the MCAT because I understand how overwhelming it can be. There's so much content, it's such a long exam, but I really feel passionate about getting to that next step, which is medical school, and after that becomes a career in medicine. And I think that's such a fulfilling process and such an exciting journey, and the MCAT is one of the important steps that you need to face. And I want to make sure that people feel confident and comfortable when they're overcoming and succeeding in that stage of their lives. And I just want to make sure as many people feel confident and prepared and even excited to continue venturing in their healthcare professional field. Thank you.